Hey guys, it's Heat Dude. I guess I want to come back on here, talk more about Spider-Man and Brand New Day, the movie that's gonna come out, I guess, next year in July. Um, it seems like we're getting a lot of shit for this movie. It seems honestly pretty impressive. Um, I guess it seems like that they're basically, I don't know. Again, it seems like Tom Holland really does care about making this movie the best Spider-Man movie that there is. But it kind of seems like what they're gonna do with this movie is basically make it kind of like Spider-Man PS4. And I'm like, okay, so they're just gonna copy what they did, what Insomniac did in the Spider-Man video game. I'm like, okay. I'm like, as long as they're gonna do it, in a decent enough way, with the helicopter part in that game, I'm like, again, I'm gonna love it regardless. I just hope they do it, in a serviceable job trying to recreate it. That's all I gotta say. But like, I don't know. After the whole him having a concussion, that whole fucking him getting hurt, it's like, honestly, I just hope he's okay. It's like, personally, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, he gets a fucking concussion or something, and it's just like, all I care about is if the movie is getting put out. I'm like, this dude could have fucking probably died really trying to make this movie, and the movie probably would have never came out. And it just like, honestly, it just seems like, Tom Holland seems like he's a decent enough guy now that he's pretty much got, somewhat control over making the movie now that even though he's literally still playing Peter Parker maybe an older Peter Parker now, because the dude is in his 20s now. The dude is in his late 20s, but he's playing a dude that's now in his 20s, which is weird. But again, I don't know how you can literally still look the age of the character that you're playing, while at the same time being almost nearly 30 years old, which honestly, that's just fucking amazing. But honestly, again, I'm just kind of, curious how Peter Parker's going to handle the aftermath of the whole, losing everybody he cared about, because, all their memories were erased of them remembering him and shit. And it just like, Peter Parker / Spider-Man, it's like, Peter Parker does a fairly well-rounded job of literally just trying to balance, at times, being a superhero while at the same time balancing the life of being a normal person. And I don't know, it's just like, now that, there's like some reports that, maybe Mr. Negative might come into the whole mix of that whole thing. I'm like, hell yeah. Mr. Negative was honestly a badass villain in Spider-Man, Insomniac Spider-Man. It's just like, he really knew how to literally just basically just take his thoughts and use him against him, or, basically just feed off negative energy, but kinda. It's like the whole reason why he's called Mr. Negative. I'm like, again, Stephen Young, I'm like, if they ever brought him back as that character, that would be such a huge win. It's like, Stephen Young would be a really good choice, but Stephen Young, I'm like, please. That dude did such an awesome job to the point where it's like, honestly, it's hard to really imagine anybody else as a character, but like, if they get anybody else to play that character as well as he did, fine. I'm like, I'm not gonna really complain too much, but I don't really know shit about Martin Lee other than the fact he just feeds off negative energy, and like, he's basically is one of Spider-Man's villains in the Insomniac games, and it's like, honestly, now it seems like a lot of people are excited for this movie to come out next year. And it's like, it's been fucking, I guess when that movie comes out, it's gonna be 5 years since Spider-Man No Way Home came out. And I'm like, it seems like Marvel and Sony don't really seem like they like working with each other. And it's like, it's no fucking wonder why it's taken 4 to 5 years for this movie to get released. I'm like, bruh. But, so yeah, again, like, there's even stuff, I even mentioned it before, but also they're bringing back Hulk / Bruce Banner, which is weird, because, like, not to mention, you know, they even said that he even remembers Peter Parker. So I'm like, okay, how is that even gonna make any sense with all the other, most people don't even remember him, but I don't know. Not to mention they were even bringing back Scorpion, which I'm like, damn, we haven't seen that dude since Spider-Man Homecoming. Or, you know, just like a slight tease of him in Spider-Man Homecoming, but he wasn't even really an integral character of the movie. But I don't know. I'm just excited for, you know, what's to come with this movie when it comes out in theaters, or when I decide to get it on fucking DVD or something. So, but yeah, most of the posters that they were releasing for this movie look sick as hell. Like the one where he's just like really just standing with his head nailed down, and the fucking spider emblem, which I never said this before, but the spider emblem kind of gives off a very Tobey Maguire Spider-Man kind of vibe. People said it kind of does look a little bit like the Amazing Spider-Man Andrew Garfield emblem, which I'm like, kind of does look like that as well, but it's supposed to be kind of like a mix of the two. But even there, I don't know if it's like real or fake. I really don't know. But the one where he's like really just swinging through the city and stuff, that one honestly looks fucking awesome as hell. So yeah. I guess leave a comment below if you guys want to. Subscribe, share. I'll see all you guys later. Peace out.